Today we're taking a deep dive into something simple, but, well, really important, I think.
Oh, yeah. What's new?
Finding those small, happy moments in our day, you know?
Ah, I like that. The little things.
Exactly. We're calling this one a small, happy moment.
Okay, well.
And our source material today, it's a really short, easy dialogue. I think it's perfect for anyone just starting out, learning English.
Okay. Simple language.
Yeah, very much everyday words. It talks about simple pleasures, things that make us feel good.
Sounds lovely.
So before we sort of analyze it, let's just listen to the dialogue itself. It's called A Small Happy Moment.
Ready when you are.
Okay. I sat in the sun this morning with my tea.
That sounds so peaceful. I love slow mornings.
Yes, and I listened to the birds. It made me smile.
I baked bread last night. The smell made me feel calm.
Fresh bread always feels like a warm hug.
I also wrote in my journal before bed.
It helps me remember the good parts of the day.
That's a nice habit. I might try that too.
Little things make a big difference, don't they?
Yes. I think happiness is in the simple things.
Right. Okay, so that was the dialogue. Short and sweet.
Mm-hmm. Very sweet. And quite relatable, I think.
Totally. So let's unpack this a bit. It seems simple, but there's some good stuff in there for learning English and, well, just for life.
Definitely. Starts off really nicely, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I sat in the sun this morning with my tea. Just
Mm-hmm.
paints a picture.
It really does. And your response, Ella, uses a great word. That sounds so peaceful. Let's maybe focus on that word first. Peaceful.
Sure. Peaceful. It just means quiet and calm, right? Like no noise, no stress.
Exactly. A really nice feeling. When things are peaceful, you just feel relaxed.
Mm-hmm. So when I said that sounds so peaceful, it's describing that feeling of quiet enjoyment. Sitting in the sun, tea, birds maybe. It
Hmm.
all adds up.
Yeah, that calm enjoyment. Good way to put it. And then you continue, yes, and I listened to the birds. It made me smile.
See? Just listening to birds. Such a small thing, but it brought a moment of happiness, a smile.
It really shows you don't need grand gestures. Then my part says, I baked bread last night. The smell made me feel calm.
Another great feeling word. Calm. Similar to peaceful, maybe?
Yeah, very similar. Relaxed, not worried, not agitated. Calm.
So the smell of the baking bread brought on that feeling. It's interesting how smells can do that, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. So let's say that word again. Calm. The smell made me feel calm. It connects our senses to our feelings.
Right. And then your reply to that. Fresh bread always feels like a warm hug. I love that description.
Me too. It's not literal, obviously, but it gives you that same feeling, right?
Mhm.
Comfort, safety, happiness.
Exactly. A warm hug is such a universal feeling of comfort.
Hmm.
So the bread gives that same kind of feeling. It's a nice metaphor.
It is. Okay, moving on. Then my character says, I also wrote in my journal before bed. What's a journal?
Good question for learners. A journal is it's like a diary, basically. A notebook or book where you write things down.
Like your thoughts or what happened?
Yeah, exactly. Thoughts, feelings, what you did that day. And the reason given is it helps me remember the good parts of the day.
Which is a lovely reason to do it. Focusing on the positive. Let's say journal again. Journal.
I wrote in my journal.
And your character, Ella, likes this idea. You say, that's a nice habit. I might try that too. Let's talk about habit.
Okay. A habit is just something you do often, regularly, like brushing your teeth is a habit.
Right. So writing in a journal every night, that becomes a habit. And in this case, a nice habit, a positive one.
Hmm. Can we say habit again? Habit.
That's a nice habit, something you do often.
Got it. And then comes, I think, a really key question in the dialogue.
Which one's that?
You ask, Little things make a big difference, don't they?
Ah, yes. That question at the end. It's a tag question, isn't it? Asking for agreement.
It is. And it sums up the whole idea. Do these small things, sun, tea, birds, bread, journaling, do they actually have a big impact?
Little things make a big difference. Let's repeat that. Little things make a big difference. What do you think, listener?
And my character certainly agrees. The final line is, yes, I think happiness is in the simple things.
Boom. The main message right there. You don't need big, fancy, expensive stuff.
Nope. Happiness can be found right here in the simple, everyday moments. Say it with us. Happiness is in the simple things.
Happiness is in the simple things. It's a great takeaway.
Absolutely. So this whole short conversation, it really just highlights that finding happiness, it doesn't need to be some huge quest.
Right. It's often just about noticing, isn't it? Noticing these small, simple things that happen all the time.
And appreciating them. That can genuinely make your day feel better.
Okay, so let's do a quick recap of those key words for our learners. We had peaceful,
Meeting calm and quiet, like that slow morning with tea. That sounds so peaceful.
then journal,
That book for writing your thoughts, I wrote in my journal, helps remember the good stuff.
and habit.
Something you do regularly, often. Writing in the journal was a nice habit.
Good habits, bad habits. It's a useful word.
Very. Then the big idea phrased as a question. Little things make a big difference, don't they?
A reminder that small moments matter. They add up.
And the final powerful statement. Happiness is in the simple things.
Try to remember that one as you go about your day. Maybe you'll spot some simple happiness yourself.
Definitely. And, the source material we looked at also suggested some other simple things.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
Things like the joy of just going for a morning walk.
Nice.
Or that first sip of hot coffee or tea in the morning. That feeling.
Oh, I know that feeling well.
Right. Or journaling, like we discussed. Even noticing smells that bring joy, like the bread.
Or just sunlight moments, like sitting in the sun.
Yeah. Or maybe giving yourself mini rewards after work, or just listening to nature sounds, like the birds in the dialogue.
These are all such accessible things, aren't they? Easy things anyone can try to notice or do.
Exactly. Maybe take a moment today to just listen, like Ella did with the birds. What do you hear?
Or pay attention to smells, like my character with the bread. What smells nice around you?
It's all about bringing awareness to these simple, often overlooked sources of pleasure.
And for those learning English, listening to how native speakers or even characters in dialogues like this talk about feelings and simple joys, it's a great way to learn.
Absolutely. You pick up vocabulary, different ways to express yourself. You see how words like peaceful or calm are used in context.
So we hope this deep dive was helpful for your English learning journey. If you enjoyed it and want more content like this,
Yeah, please do subscribe or give us a like. It helps others find us too.
it really does. Okay, so to wrap up, let's leave you with a final thought to consider.
What small thing brought you a little bit of happiness today? Think about it.
Thanks for joining the conversation here at Kaz English. We hope you found it fun and informative. Don't forget to check out kazapp.uk. That's kazapp.uk for more tips, resources, and interactive practice. Keep exploring, keep chatting, and we'll catch up with you again soon.